Hey guys, Leo from JDMuscle here, and today we'll be adding a small yet bold touch to the front end of 22 Plus Subaru WRX, the JDMuscle Front Member Brace. It's available in red, white, and neon yellow, and it doesn't just perform, but at the same time, it will look super good behind the bumper. It pops, especially if you're already running a mesh grille or a sport grille from us. This is the perfect finishing touch. Installation is pretty straightforward. It provides all the hardware needed and mounts to OEM locations. I would give it a 2 out of 5 in terms of installation easiness ratings, and from start to finish, give it about half an hour to an hour because you do have to remove the bumper. Now, without further ado, let's jump straight to the installation. First step, you're gonna pop the hood. You're gonna locate and find a couple bolts on top, as well as pop clips, a bunch more pop clips at the bottom, as well as on the side right here. Then you should be able to remove the bumper. I will loosen one and keep one bolt on top just to hold bumper in place and remove everything else for the time being. Then I can use the trim removal tool and get rid of all the pop clips sitting on the top. And just remember, there's 2 different kinds on the top. There's 2 very tiny ones kind of towards the end of the trim on 2 sides. Make sure you put the exact same ones back. Coming to the side of the bumper here, you're gonna find 2 clips located right around this area that needs to be removed as well. And also exact same thing for the other side. Now move forward to the underside of the vehicle. There's gonna be a bunch of clips underneath the car. If you have a stock high car, it's totally doable while it's on the ground. If you have a lower car, my recommendation will either be on a jack, or if you haven't had the lift, this is gonna make the process a lot easier. But for today, since our new lift is still being installed, we're just gonna do it off the ground. All right, switching gears to the underside of the car. You're gonna start, not this one, you don't need to remove it, with this one right here. This one, make sure this lip sits on top of this panel and clip it. To the right, this one can stay. This is another one, sits right here, right underneath the fog light bezels, and also another one towards the end of here. And just to give you guys another good view of how this section looks in general, you're gonna have this bumper piece all the way at the bottom. This kind of slits in between, and this kind of slides in there and gets clipped. So you want to make sure it's the exact same way as you install it. All right, once all the clips on the side at the bottom are removed, you can start with peeling on the side of the bumper to remove it. It should pop out just like this, super straightforward. You want to do it from the other side as well. All right, one thing you want to note is, especially for models with upgraded fog light or premium unlimited, which comes with it from the factory, you want to do it gently. Otherwise, you might damage the wiring behind it. Now, this final bolt is handy to keep it on there. Now, we can go ahead and remove it and carefully remove the bumper. Set this trim piece aside and unhook all the connections. So it'll be one here for the DRL, another one down here for the fog light. Now you can set the bumper aside. Next, you're going to remove these foam pieces that sits right here. They should be ready to be pulled off pretty easily. Next, we're gonna remove the shroud, which are held on by these 2 clips on the top, as well as 2 on the side. And from the 2 sides, you can literally just pull it off like that. There you go. And after that, you're gonna find 2 12s, sits right around this location here. And another empty hose here is gonna be used for mounting. I'm gonna remove those two. All right, next one up, you wanna remove these two bolts so you can gain access to this mounting location right here. Those are 10 mils. There's gonna be another pop clip located on top of here. You should be able to slide this out of your way. No, so now you have access to here. We can go ahead and get the brace on. Kind of hand thread it for now. Give it a little room to move around. Now you want to use the provided bolt and nut and get behind of this piece right here, which is gonna get a little tricky. And same for the other side. Sure they're torqued down all the way. Now you have the bolts fastened. Now it's complete the reverse step to get everything back together. And that's it for the installation. Now we're gonna reinstall the clips for the headlight bracket. Push it to place. This will clip right in. And this one, just bolt it back up using the 10. Same thing for the other side. All right, now, because we mounted this new brace bar, this portion will stay out of the car now as they took up the same place, but you still have the airflow feeding into the same area, so you'll be totally fine. After that, you can reinstall this foam piece from factory. Make sure it sits on top of here, this slot right here, and you can push it straight in. Now we can move on to reinstalling the bumper. Have a bolt on your hand just so you can hold the bumper in place while you try to clip in the sides and the bottom. And don't forget to clip in the fog light and your LED bezel if you have those on your bumper. Don't forget to include your trim pieces. Set it on top of here. Have the bolt on your hand. You can start with lifting the middle first. Just pay attention, there's this lip here, which is gonna sit in between of your bumper right here. That's usually when people are having problem because this is stuck somewhere and they can never push the bumper back. So like I said, make sure that portion is spot on. Carefully bring your bumper closer to the car. Now we're gonna reinstall the clips at the bottom and those on top, and that sums up our installation. Alright, that's it for today's video. Make sure to subscribe for more WRX and STI contents. We will see you in the next episode. And don't forget, for everything you need, make sure you visit JDMuscleusa.com. Thanks for watching.